We are back on the Fresh Shopping Network. Thank you again for joining us as we focus on local products and local services from companies and corporations that are making a difference in our local economy. By keeping those dollars local, Courtney, it means a whole lot, doesn't it?
It does, and we're going to see a big turnaround when we do that, and you get great customer service, and that, I think, above anything else is what you will receive when you shop local.
That's right. And shopping local means visiting Extreme Vinyl Solutions, and they are really your vinyl solutions experts. And talk about decking, and that's what we're going to talk about here a little bit. But the decking from Extreme Vinyl is unbelievable. And this is the first time that Extreme Vinyl, a company of Hangs Industries in Elkhart, has offered these products to the general public. Prior to this time, they were offering the products to their contractors only. So it's really a neat, new item for Extreme Vinyl to be talking about. Decking, of course, railing and porches and you name it. They've got it all. Custom size, yeah, they can do that. Free delivery, you betcha. They're green. The products are recyclable. And it's just a really great item to be considering right now. And you know what, Courtney? What I really like about what Extreme Vinyl does, not only can they custom make things, but the colors are not your typical colors for decking, for fencing, and the like. Gray, khaki, mocha. Of course, white and almond are somewhat familiar to some people, but gray and khaki and mocha, those are neat colors.
They are, and you don't really get those colors with wood sometimes. And if you do, the upkeep is really kind of intense. And I know I was out on a deck this weekend, and it needs a lot of upkeep, and you can keep these colors without the upkeep of just a regular wood deck. So I think that's really neat in itself. It's the low maintenance.
Low maintenance, a great look. Again, we're talking about Extreme Vinyl. They're in Elkhart, and they're a product of Hangs Industries, and you can give them a call. The information is on the screen, and we just want to promote local businesses as much as we can. Extreme Vinyl, one of our newest sponsors here on the Fresh Shopping Network. Well, up next is Charles E. Salons, and they are there for everybody, Courtney. Kids, men, women. I mean, Charles E. Salons, not only do they have a rich heritage of being around for a long time, but they have services that are really diverse, really diverse.
They do. They are all over the board, and not only are they all over the board, but they're very specific. I mean, Les does all the men's haircuts, and then Josh does all the women. So they're very specific. They're not really broad. I mean, they don't really stretch themselves to where they're not doing their job really great. They're both really specific, doing great things for both ends. And of course, you can start your kids early by going to Charles E. and start that heritage, that tradition of going there. And all kids under 12 are just $10. So start them early, get them addicted, and then they'll go there their whole life and probably keep that going with their family. So
I have fond memories of going to the barber shop. Back then, we just called them barber shops with my dad, and he would take me once every summer or twice a summer, to get a haircut. Sometimes he'd allow me to get a mohawk, which was kind of cool. But it's almost like going to a ball game with your dad or your grandfather. It's kind of a generational thing, isn't it? When you get to start bringing your kids to Charles E. Salons, they'll continue to do the same thing when they get older.
I would think so. Yeah, it is kind of that tradition, the nostalgia, that word, that happens with the barbershops. I was pronouncing it wrong. But anyways, you got to get down there. They're right off of Highway 33 in Elkhart. Their phone number is 522-1880. You give them a call, and if it's your first time, you're going to get 50% off your first visit. So if you've never been there, at least try it out. Summer's right around the corner. You could switch up your do a little bit. I know for the ladies, it's nice to get your hair kind of going for the summer. It kind of takes a beating during the winter, so get it all shaped up.
Switching up your do. I like that. Charles E. Salon in Elkhart on US 33, 522-1880 is the phone number. If you forget all that, just go to myfresh.tv and you can click onto the information for Charles E. Salon. Well, finally in this segment, we want to talk about what's happening at Northside CarQuest, and you can see some of their great products right in front here, and they've got some May specials that they're planning for, and we're excited about that, but right now the focus is April, and a couple of things, the shop towels and the CarQuest Purple Cleaner. Now, the shop towels, that kind of goes without saying. They are shop towels, very durable. But what you'll find here is a special price, $12.99 for just for 200 in that package of shop towels. But the purple cleaner is what really excites the people at Northside CarQuest. Now, this is a 2 for $11 special from CarQuest, the purple cleaner, and I'm just going to pick up one of these, Courtney, right now. But this is the gallon version of purple cleaner, and if you know anything at all about cleaning engines, if you know anything at all about cleaning the parts of cars that just regular, soap and water can't take care of, this is the product. Unbelievable testimonials, grease, grit, I mean, you name it. And it's not only good for automobiles, but also for grills. And you know how greasy your barbecue grill can get. Farm equipment, industrial type equipment, marine, if you have a boat, anything like that. This purple cleaner is quite the ticket. And right now, 2 for $11. It comes to about probably a 35 to 50%, somewhere in that range, discount for the purple cleaner. It's right here from Northside CarQuest. You can give them a call at 264-4139 if you'd like to maybe set up an appointment to get your car serviced, because at Northside CarQuest, right next to Lowe's and across from Walmart in Elkhart on County Road 6, they not only serve products like the purple cleaner, but they also take care of your car in the shop. And we had a car over there this week even getting work done, and they do good work.
They do, and I need to take mine, and probably I'm about due. I put so many miles on my car. I'm probably more frequent than most other visitors, but I get that great price, so I can't not frequent it. And back to this purple cleaner, little history. I used to work at CarQuest, Northside CarQuest, when I was in college in between summers, and couldn't keep that stuff on the shelves.
I'm telling you.
It's really good stuff, and people are definitely looking for it. So get it while it's on discount. You can stock up. If you don't need it now, you'll need it some other time. So it's very useful.
I asked the owners, Dan and Amber, if there was any limit, for the numbers, because it is a great buy. If you know anything at all about purple cleaner, 2 for $11 is fantastic. No maximums, no minimums. So there you go. You can buy 2 for $11 all day long if you want to of the purple cleaner at Northside CarQuest. Again, in Elkhart, 264-4139. Well, much more to come here as we continue from the American Countryside Farmers Market and kind of doing a dual location shoot here this morning along with Downtown Design and Consign. And we'll be back in just a bit, so stay tuned.